Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm going to show you how I typically clean up my gold. Whether it's just gold from a day worth of panning or high banking concentrates where I have a whole bunch, whatever it is, this is the technique I would use myself for cleaning up my gold with just a simple gold pan. If this kind of stuff is important to you, you like watching this kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you never miss an episode. Here we go, my method of cleaning up. Enjoy! Now tonight's video is a combination of my last three videos, the three methods of cleaning up the gold that I've taught you, the simple panning, the tap 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 method, and the backwash. I'm going to put all three of those together in how I normally clean up gold. I'm also going to use the Garrett Super Sluice, the 15-inch pan here, because this is the pan I use on the river, and often I'm doing this cleanup right in place on the river at the end of my day of panning. So I typically use this pan for everything, because it's the one I have with me all the time. I'm also not going to sift out the material, I'm going to put it in as it comes out of my sucker bottle, because again, on the river, I probably don't have that sifter with me. And even when I bring this home and clean it out at home, I typically don't sift out the bigger stuff. I typically put it in all together. And I've developed sort of a method for my own use that works well, having whatever's in my sucker bottle in the pan. All cleaned out. Okay, I'm going to have to move over to the other camera for this shot here. I do apologize for the lighting on this. My close-up camera doesn't always pick up this artificial indoor light very well. I do have big lights all around me shining on me, trying to get enough, but it still looks a little dull. But anyhow, here is our gold. We have lots of big pieces, little pieces, billions of fine pieces, lots and lots of small stuff, and we're going to clean all that up in this pan. First thing to do is stratify it really well, get all the gold sitting on the bottom, and I am going to, now watch carefully here, I am going to pan this out like I would normally pan, but I'm going to shake it lots as I'm going, just little tiny shakes. You can see the gold at the back is always showing up, but shaking it gets all the bigger stuff right to the front, and the bigger stuff goes away almost immediately. I think I got most of the big chunks out of there already. Then I'm going to pan, like I normally would pan, until I see my first piece of gold coming up to the front edge. Because this gets rid of the majority of the black sand very quickly, but now I have some gold coming up to the front edge. I might do that 2 or 3 times, just to get the bulk of the black sand away. Piece of gold coming up front. Let's stop there. And that's probably all I'm going to do for panning. I only do a little bit of panning right at the beginning to get rid of the coarse stuff and any excess black sand there might be. Okay, let's stop right there. At this point I'll stratify it using the back side of the pan, not the riffle side. That's actually important in this Garrett Super Sluice. Stratify it, shake it all down for a second, shake it down, just like that, and then I'm going to tap my gold up to the top edge. Getting the gold up on the top edge frees up all this black sand here to easily backwash it away. I like having the big pan because it's lots of room in the bottom for backwashing. Every once in a while I'll see a piece of gold get away on me. I'll just grab it and put it back to the top. Keep backwashing like this. Okay, and tap again. Bring the gold back up to the top edge. Any gold that's moved away. then backwash. I see a piece of gold. Got away on me. Suck it up, put it up there. There's actually two of them. And then continue my backwashing. Got enough black sand here, and I know it's pure. I've only seen one piece of gold get close. It's right there. I'm going to avoid that when I go and suck it up. Get the black sand out of the mixture here. That way if I have to re-stratify, it's not putting black sand back into the bulk of it up there. Oops. Okay, shake it down again, shake it down a bit, tap the gold back to the top edge, and backwash again. Watching this section here to see if I see any pieces of gold migrating back. I got one way over here on the side. Not sure how it got there. Let's grab it, put it back at the top, and continue my backwashing. Every once in a while, tapping my gold back to the top. I make sure that when I'm tapping, the gold and black sand and everything is underwater. If you see here, you might see the odd light mark in my black sand. That's pieces of lead that have come back. No gold's come back, just black sand and lead right now. Suck it all up. I need a bit more water in my pan for this. Quickly stratify it. Shake it out a bit. Shake it out. Tap it up. Tapping it really frees up the black sand so that the backwashing can pull that black sand away. Tap it to free up the black sand again. Any gold that's sitting on top of black sand will move and let the black sand wash away. There we have pure gold. I still have a line of black sand here, so let's suck it up. Piece of lead stuck back there, looks good. My gold is now pure though. You'll notice if you watched all my videos for this series that took about 1/10 of the amount of time that any of the other methods took. It's really quick if you tap and backwash, starting off with panning just to get rid of the bulk of the black sand. If I want to separate all this out, I can just tap it up to the top edge, and I can tap hard now because there's no black sand left in there. Tap it all up to the top edge, and now I can suck it up really easily. I think what I might do is take this gold and put it on a dime and take a picture of it to show you how fine this gold actually is. So there we are. We have our cleaned up gold. Beautiful looking stuff. I am going to dry that out, put it on a dime, and show you how fine that stuff actually is. Because that is crazy fine gold. So there we go, our gold on a dime. Some bigger pieces for sure, but look at that tiny stuff. She is tiny. Okay, since the first one was so quick, I'm going to do another one, this time with a little 10-inch Garrett pan, just to show you. It doesn't have to be any specific pan. You can see I have some more cons in the bottom here. More Fraser River cons. Again, I'm going to do a very quick pan, shaking to start with, shaking to get the big stuff to the edge. Pan for a little bit, just to get the majority of the black sand out of it. Watching carefully, I see some gold coming towards the end, so there we go, that's probably enough panning. Bring it into the bottom. The top edge, start that backwashing. This small 10-inch pan is a much smaller surface in the bottom to do this, so I have to be much more careful that no gold goes back into that line. The backwashing again. One piece of gold migrated down. Let's grab it, put it back at the top. This big coarse chunk is sliding down, so I'm just going to push it right to the very back to keep it out of the way for now. Very gentle at the end. See that one piece that's come down into my black line? I'm watching it carefully because I'm going to push it out of the way before I suck anything up. There we go, nice and clean. Suck up the remainder of that black sand. And we have nice, clean, perfectly clean gold in just a matter of minutes. So everyone, you gotta tell me what you think of my method of cleaning it up in the comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say. I like it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's very complete, thorough. I don't lose gold that way. But tell me what you think, and maybe even tell me how you like to do it down in those comments below. I hope this has been educational for you. I hope you're learning something along the way, or at least enjoying watching this stuff. Please make sure you hit that like icon. It really helps my YouTube videos if you do. I gotta say one more thank you to all my patrons out there for supporting me in my YouTube endeavors. Because of you guys, I can make these videos. If you'd like to become a patron, there's a link here at the end of my video. Click that link. It'll take you off the Patreon page where you can pledge. A small $10 pledge goes a very long ways in helping me doing all this stuff for YouTube for you to watch. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until the next one, bye!